Hey, what's up everybody, that's another Talking Couch episode for POLGAR project. Behind me there is the best awesome Couchsurfing host Ebi, alright. Next to her, from the same country, Islamic Republic of Iran, just to let you guys know this is where we are. Exactly. She looks completely like a local, right? Nade and
Carlos from Barcelona.
From Barcelona, alright guys. Ebi, first, how do you know Carlos?
Actually, 1.5 years ago, Carlos wanted to travel to my country, hosted him. I used to host often, but nowadays I'm a little bit busy, but I would love to host every night.
How many people have you hosted approximately?
I think almost 150 or more, yeah.
Wow, that's insane. Carlos, why did you choose Iran
Because
in the first place?
despite all the bad press in Europe and Western countries, they think that Iran is a very dangerous country. Despite that, I met some guys, traveling around the world, and they said to me, you usually ask this question to people like, what is your favorite destination? And some people, not just a few ones, said to me Iran, and that was probably 3 years ago. And by that time I didn't know anything about Iran. Then that summer, 3 years ago, I met those guys in the Pyrenees because I used to spend summers there. And this guy was cycling around Iran, and he said to me that it was the most amazing country he saw. Not only because the country is wonderful itself, he put the emphasis on people. He said to me, people are just amazing, friendly. They just you're there in the streets, they're doing shashlik in the park, they invite you, and very nice people. That's why I just choose
The
Iran.
people of Iran. He's representing Iran public. And not us as well. Sorry
Yeah,
guys.
too, yeah.
Nade, have you hosted on Couchsurfing?
No, I've never hosted.
You as a host, what kind of people request place from you? All kinds of, or you could say there is a certain kind of people.
I actually, most of them are young, and I believe they are brave enough to come to Iran against this media bad advertisement.
Right.
But I hosted also old people. They wanted, Iran has an old history, and they are interested in this history and culture, but they are brave. I know.
So what people want to experience in Iran? Is it because it's cool to come to Iran, or they have a specific purpose most of the cases?
Actually, first of all, I believe they want to see what's going on in Iran. Iran could be a good touristy country, but it's not because of the bad advertisement. First of all, they want to see what's going on. Then, they can find everything here to historic places, forests, desert. Iran has an amazing nature from desert to forest. During the winter, here is snowing, but with 1 hour flight you can swim in the sea. Everything is possible here. But also we have some preventing from the our religion. When the women travel here, they have to wear hijab, scarf, because it's against Islam. If you don't wear, and you can find alcoholic things to drink or something like that.
Iran is following the Sharia law, which is the law coming from Quran, based on the Islamic principles.
Yeah.
Do you think that this way of regulating the country keeps women travelers away from, or do you have female couchsurfers?
Yeah, I had female couchsurfers, but this hijab is kind of preventing. They don't they are not used to it.
Okay.
They don't feel free. Yeah,
they're not comfortable.
And when I talk to them, they are nagging about this situation. Almost all of them. Yeah.
Have your travelers ever complained, the female ones, that they had situation with the police, they weren't covering themselves properly?
Actually, no, because police understand they are not local, they are tourists.
Okay.
They say, be careful about your proper covering, but no, nothing happened to them.
So basically, even though it's regulation, the police understands that it's it's only in Iran, therefore they should be a bit more flexible with this
Yeah.
when it comes to tourists.
Yes. I believe that.
So basically the tourist ladies, female travelers should not be really worried about it. As long as they put a scarf on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's
Okay.
But it's better to cover properly.
Carlos,
Uh-huh.
tell us a little bit about Iran. Why you as a tourist coming from a super liberal society, what do you think of Iran as an outsider? Why other travelers should visit Iran? From tourist point of view.
Because from a tourist, because it's still authentic, and that's something that especially backpackers, independent travelers, we are always looking for. Like
Like Burma, for
like
example.
virgin, not virgin of course, but like virgin places. Because when you go like to Thailand or when you go to some other touristic, I'm just saying Thailand, but I could say like some other countries. It's nice, and you can see like nice landscapes. You have like everything, infrastructure, everything, but somehow you just feel like another one, like just like a little dot. Whereas if you come to Iran, not always happened to me honestly, because as you can see, guys, my look is not that much European. And when I don't speak Farsi, they think like, are you Turkish, Arabic? Yeah, they're not gonna say Spanish. But the thing is that you feel special, you feel that you're going somewhere where like people still like, you can still like contact to people and get something authentic, you know what I mean? And when I travel, especially when I travel, because I travel, most of the times I travel on my own, that's what I'm looking, I'm looking the contact with people. Landscapes are nice, if you visit like, all those palaces, all those historic places. I love history, I'm not saying that, I'm a history teacher, okay? I love it, but what it really remains is like people, it's the contact. And that's why I strongly suggest people to come to
10 minutes
Iran.
later.
Yeah, that's it. People, man. People is number one here.
I also truly believe that people are number one priority here. So a big thumbs up, guys, because you're just building such a huge
Thank you.
reputation against the media, against those narrow-minded fucks on the couch who say that Iran is just a fucked country. No, it's amazing, and the food is insanely good as well. And it's clean. Unlike many Asian countries, here you don't get spoiled stomach. Have you ever got fucked stomach here, Carlos?
No, never.
That's the one.
And one thing more, Iran is the safest country in the world.
And that's actually true. That's actually true. The only regulation that I violated and I got scolded by the police is because I was shooting some military objects. And of course, Iran is heavily militarized, so why the fuck am I shooting anything which is not my business? From a local point of view, you guys lived all your life in Iran. Why should I come here? Why should viewers of this YouTube should start checking the cheapest flights to Iran?
First, Iran is amazing country with a good history. Then I believe food is amazing. Iranian tea is perfect. You can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, because Iran is banned from international trading with other countries. That's why it's so special.
No, it's okay. And people are amazing, very hospitable, and cheap country for.
Especially now.
Yeah,
Which is
especially
very sad
now.
for them, but it's very good for us.
Yeah, very cheap for European, American.
What's up with the exchange rate? Because today I encountered this thing that there is an official exchange rate, an international exchange rate, and the black market Iran exchange rate, which is exactly double of the international rate. Why do we have on the internet, let's say 45,000 for $1 round up, and in real situation here in Tehran, I get to exchange $1 for 90,000.
Government wanted to keep the rates low for our welfare or the economic situation, but I think it failed, and now we have two rates, and one official and the other one is unofficial, 2 times more than the official. But the thing we are dealing with is unofficial rate, and it's not good for us.
Do you have any impact you would like to leave on the world before you get to check out? Is there any impact? Is there any change you would like to either have in Iran or the whole world, or just your local community?
I, not specifically here, but as a teacher, I always try, to keep my, my students like out of brainwash, because nowadays kids.
Are you brainwashing your students not to be brainwashed?
Yeah, something like that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But my intentions are.
I
Always
think you are the only one who gets my jokes.
My intentions are very good, but really because they are like so exposed, to this like media and and advertisements, and sometimes you just feel like guys are just like, having this. They want to be football players, or they want to have like money.
Singers,
and
Hollywood stars.
This is all bullshit, man. And I'm just trying them, to follow their dreams and to be critical. And maybe it's not like a good legacy, I don't have like big dreams, but I just think in little baby steps, and that's my legacy. I want people to follow their dreams, new motherhood. That's
Awesome.
my intention.
Carlos, brilliant. Feast it up here. All right, Abby.
A world without any borders, Wherever you want to travel, you go without visa, without anything, without issues. Like, it's my dream. And my statue or picture, some in a big, somewhere in a big scar of a big.
All right, a
important
golden
city.
statue.
Just
Sounds
that.
good. Also,
Thank you.
cheers. How about you? You didn't have the time to prepare for this answer.
No, if I wanted to say the first thing, I would say this also. That, yeah, maybe peace, yeah. If
Brilliant. Cheers. Awesome. I'm off to another city, and Ebrahim, our host, is about to get ready.
Sorry. Hello again.
Zoom it back. Nevertheless, we could hear and sense it that from the suppression, from the media, from the isolation, the hope is needed way more than in other countries to have an open world. And even though Couchsurfing is banned in a number of cities in Iran and probably even here, certainly because you need a VPN to get around the system. But nevertheless, as you can see, guys, Iran is a stupidly hospitable country. It's awesome, easy to travel, easy to get around. You only need to bring enough cash to get by, and then you're sorted. And in fact, I truly believe, and probably these folks also, that soon enough they are going to join to the international ATM system, and that will allow people to come here and use their master visa card whatsoever. Nevertheless, guys,
Inshallah.
exactly. Guys, it's a huge shout out for Iran. Keep coming here and explore these beautiful countries.
You are welcome.
Exactly. You already have 2 people to get in touch with, at least for information. If you happen to go to Barcelona, don't contact him because he's building Putin's emperor in Moscow. Guys, you with a little bit of me are shaping society.
Bye.
Bye.